So wear a mask and enjoy the game, because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to win the Super Bowl.
Can you talk about what the city has been experiencing in terms of out-of-towners coming in and coming in? I know it's a different off year, because of the pandemic and we're not having as many as we could be having. Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, it was difficult to anticipate, during this pandemic, how many people were going to be coming from out of town. But you look at the weather all over the nation, and you look at Paradise here, a lot of people came in. I've seen a lot of different jerseys, people that thought their team was going to be in the Super Bowl, so they planned ahead of time. And then I've talked to so many people that said, look at the weather down there. I don't have a ticket, but I'm going anyway. And so we do have a lot of people from out of town, and we appreciate that because that supports our local businesses. But we just want to make sure that everyone stays healthy, arrives healthy, and leaves healthy. The only people that unfortunately will leave disappointed are the KC fans.
And what is your prediction for the game?
Well, we're going to win. I don't know what the numbers are going to be. Some people say a lower scoring game based on the defense. I think if you look at Brady and Mahomes, they're going to hit the targets. But what I know is that at the end of the game, the Bucs score will be higher than Kansas City's score.
With your prediction, how do you want the city of Tampa to act tonight after a win, if that happens?
Right. Well, we've done so well in putting on a safe Super Bowl. When we win, we just have to keep the safety at the forefront of everyone's mind. Celebrate, but do it safely. Simply wear a mask. Very, very simple. And we'll get everybody a Tampa Bay Bucs Super Bowl championship mask.
Thank you, man.
Awesome. Take care.
A little bit, but I don't think you can tell on here. Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
All right, we'll jump right into it. I know you're busy.
Okay.
The day's finally here. From a safety standpoint, what's your message still to folks who are going to be coming for the game, after the game, leading into tomorrow, everything?
I think it's important that people, look ahead of the street closures. You're not going to be able to go up and down Dale Mabry and Himes. Pay attention to that because it will delay you, especially if you're coming around here. We're asking everybody to be responsible citizens about wearing their mask and practicing social distancing, the universal precautions. It's going to be a safe event. We put a lot of planning, a lot of work into it. Now we just need to worry about the pandemic and have everybody be a responsible citizen. What an exciting time for our city.
Can you speak to the challenge of having an event like this in today's times? I know Tampa has hosted the Super Bowl before, but this year's a little more challenging from the safety aspect of it. Can you just speak to that?
Yeah, well, let's look at 1 year ago today for the last Super Bowl. If you had told me Tom Brady would be our quarterback, we'd have Gronk as a tight end, would they be playing in the Super Bowl in Tampa during a pandemic, I think I'd look at you like you're crazy. But that is what we're dealing with. It's an interesting dynamic now that Tampa is in the game. The Bucs are here. It makes things a little more difficult for us. We're good at locking down. The NFL is very good at locking down the stadium. The big question is, where is everybody going to be tonight when we win that game? But, we're excited about this. We already have a plan in place. If we are down at halftime, Mahomes' helmet might come up missing. Travis Kelce's shoes might come up missing. We would never break the law, but if things got, misplaced there for a while to help slow them down, we might be part of that.
Beautiful. The message to when the Bucs win, as per you, message to the residents of people out of town visiting Tampa. What do you have to say to them?
When we win, we just want everybody to be responsible. Think things through. If you've been driving, don't get behind the wheel of a car. Be patient. There's no place to go to come to the stadium. There's nothing to see here. But we want people to celebrate responsibly, wear your mask, and just do it the right way.
Perfect. Anything else, Chief, that you want to address?
No, I think that's it.
Traffic's the big deal. Is there anything you want to mention the main closures and at what time they'll be happening?
Well, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
The big thing is, I think what people really need to pay attention to are the street closures. I dealt with it this morning. I actually forgot the streets would be closed already. At 6:30 this morning, the streets were closed. I learned that the hard way. Dale Mabry, you can't pass between Columbus and Hillsborough, and the same with Himes. Everything's locked down. You're not going to be able to come around the stadium. You would have to park a distance away to walk here. And if you don't have a ticket, you can't get in.
Good. Thank you so
All right.
much, Chief.
Thank you.
People are going to just like hammer at it. I don't want him to get like.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Hey, Mayor, I am Travis with Fox 13, a local.
Good to see you today.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to lower this just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. How are you doing, sir?
All right, and you look just right at me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's Mayor Quentin Lucas?
Yes, Quentin Lucas, yes, sir.
Okay, so the big day is finally here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Tell me a little bit about the energy you're bringing for the team.
Well, you know, I think there are so many people from Chiefs Kingdom who have brought a lot of energy to Tampa this weekend. It has been an amazing experience. The mayor warned me that it might rain a little bit. Well, it has been gorgeous for all of us, particularly given that it is 6 degrees today in Kansas City. So I am pumped. I'm very excited to be a part of another Super Bowl. We expect to bring home a win, but more than anything, I have just enjoyed the hospitality, the good people here of Florida, and, you know, I guess I can't stay extra, but it's going to be a great memory for me.
I was going to say, this is your second trip to,
Yes, sir.
to Florida for Super Bowls. Tell me a little bit about being here and being able to enjoy kind of the atmosphere.
Well, let me tell you, you know, this year is different in every way, and everybody recognizes that. But when you talk about the show that was put on, when you talk about everything that we have behind us, the layout, how people are getting around, I've walked the town with Mayor Castor. I have been really impressed by what we have. Now, on the field is where the excitement's really going to be. I saw the Chiefs deep playing yesterday at Tampa International. They were in amazing style. But, I'm expecting this battle of the new GOAT versus the old GOAT. And, I think Patrick Mahomes certainly on the ascendancy. We were all impressed by Tampa this year. When I watched the NFC Championship game, didn't know how it would turn out. So, look, I think we're going to have one heck of a game. Everybody's in store for a good time. Make sure you celebrate responsibly, all that sort of stuff. But here's the difference between the Midwest and here. You can watch a game outside with good social distancing and not freeze your tails off. So, advantage you guys for sure.
Your prediction for the game?
Well, I'm not much of a gambler, but I will say this. The Chiefs will not only cover the spread, and I'd go with the over, but not saying anything on that. More than anything, I think, the Chiefs win 31-24 is what I'm expecting. It'll be a great game. Tampa can put up points, has a stellar defense, but how do you stop Mahomes, Kelsey, Tyreek Hill? It's impossible.
Thank you very much, Mayor. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
All right, we'll see you guys. Enjoy.
Okay, sounds good.